When someone thinks of clogged arteries, they usually imagine thick cholesterol sliding through the vessels like heavy paint. But the story is far more complex. The experienced nutrition, especially a ketogenic diet, healthy keto, becomes a key piece of this puzzle. It's fascinating how small choices end up shaping an entire destiny. And for those who want to dive deeper, there are complementary resources with updated information on natural strategies and well-rated options for 2025. The link is right below in the video description. Inflammation is the hidden villain, that inconvenient guest who shows up uninvited and still makes a mess. When the endothelium, the inner lining of the vessels, gets irritated, everything starts to fall apart. The body tries to repair the damage, but uses patches that eventually turn into plaques. Nutrition, especially a ketogenic diet, healthy keto, helps reduce exactly this kind of inflammation. It's like swapping wet firewood for dry charcoal. The fire burns clean, and cholesterol is not the bad guy in the story, but more like the bricklayer trying to seal cracks. The problem appears when the cracks never stop forming. It's like trying to fix a wall that keeps shaking. Nutrition, especially a ketogenic diet, healthy keto, radically changes this scenario. It reduces the circulation of small, dense particles, the most dangerous ones. Calcium also joins the party, forming hardened deposits that resemble old cement. This is what they call arterial calcification, a common but preventable issue. Those who adopt intermittent fasting notice a natural reduction in these degenerative processes. It's the body entering deep cleaning mode, like a Saturday big cleanup, only internal. Fatty plaques don't appear out of nowhere. They are the result of years of dietary microaggressions and chronic stress. The mentor always says, if you don't choose your food chooses your future. A practical example, swapping fried foods for whole foods rich in magnesium. Intermittent fasting and nutritionist, especially a ketogenic diet, healthy keto, make this shift easier and more enjoyable. Imagine your arteries as the city's main avenues. Over time, potholes appear, cars break down, traffic jams form. Inflammation is the reckless driver who only makes everything worse. Simple adjustments, like reducing sugar, already remove many broken cars from the road. Balanced nutrition and intermittent fasting act as daily maintenance of this vital avenue. A rarely discussed point is the impact of oxidative stress. It's like internal rust, eating away at everything it touches. Eating antioxidant-rich foods, cacao, spinach, green teas, an immediate and practical step. In nutrition, especially a ketogenic diet, healthy keto, this becomes natural, and the body thanks you with much cleaner vessels. Another essential detail, high triglycerides. They behave like that friend who always makes a mess and never helps clean up. Reducing them inevitably involves cutting refined carbohydrates. Intermittent fasting gives the metabolism a much-needed wake-up call that reorganizes everything. The mentor likes to joke that even the liver breathes easier. Insulin resistance is like ruining the entire electrical system of a house. Nothing works properly. The lights flicker. The breaker keeps tripping. When this happens inside the arteries, obstruction accelerates. The interesting thing is that a ketogenic diet, healthy keto, and intermittent fasting fix this, as if replacing old wiring with brand new cables, and the flow starts running smoothly again. Lastly, it's important to remember that the body is always trying to warn us. Strange fatigue, tingling, unbalanced blood pressure, these are all notes we tend to ignore. Nutrition, especially a ketogenic diet, healthy keto, realigns the body and restores internal balance. And, deep down, understanding these causes opens the way for the next steps, something that surprises a lot of people. Anyone who truly understands arterial health knows that nitric oxide is almost like a hidden superpower inside the body. It relaxes the arteries, improves blood flow, and gives that boost in energy many people think only coffee can deliver. And it all starts with the simplest thing, sunlight. Nutrition, especially a ketogenic diet, healthy keto and intermittent fasting, reinforces this process naturally. And for those who want to dive deeper, there are complementary resources with updated information for 2025. The link is right below in the video description. Sunlight doesn't just provide vitamin D, it activates infrared light that touches the endothelium like a conductor tuning instruments before a concert. Just 5 to 10 minutes in the morning already make a difference, especially for those stuck inside offices all day. The wise mentor always suggests opening the window, taking a slow breath, and facing the morning light heaven if the sky is cloudy. Vitamin D works like a chef organizing the entire internal kitchen. Without it, the body turns into chaos. Its receptors are everywhere, and they rely on this vitamin to regulate inflammation, immunity, and arterial relaxation. When someone combines sunlight with proper nutrition, the body responds in ways that feel almost magical. What few people know is that near-infrared light, coming from the sun or even certain therapeutic lamps, helps mitochondria produce energy far more efficiently. It's like replacing an old engine with a quiet turbocharged one. This extracellular energy boosts nitric oxide production, keeping arteries flexible and responsive. Another underestimated powerhouse is nasal breathing. Breathing through the mouth is like driving with the parking brake halfway on. When air enters through the nose, enzymes activate and naturally increase nitric oxide. Try taking a light walk while breathing only through your nose. Simple, but the body notices the difference in minutes. For those practicing intermittent fasting, there's a bonus. During fasting, the body becomes metabolically sharper, reducing inflammation and improving endothelial function. Nitric oxide flows more freely. It's like giving an old car a full internal cleanup, removing unnecessary parts and freeing space for better circulation. Magnesium, the mineral almost everyone ignores, acts like a natural relaxant for the arteries. It calms muscles, improves sleep, and lowers oxidative stress. When someone adjusts their nutrition, especially within a healthy ketogenic approach, magnesium works even better, as if the body finally let out a long-awaited internal sigh. Picture someone adopting a simple routine: 10 minutes of sunlight in the morning, a light nasal breathing walk, magnesium at night, and cleaner meals. In 2 weeks, blood pressure stabilizes, energy rises, and that foggy brain feeling starts to fade. It feels like magic, but it's simply physiology done right. Here's another practical example: swapping indoor workouts for an outdoor walk in the late afternoon. The sunlight, the wind, the deep breathing, everything synchronizes the body with natural rhythms that multiply nitric oxide. It's as if the body says, "This is the reset I've been asking for." And once someone starts feeling the benefits of boosted nitric oxide, a new question naturally arises. If such simple habits can transform so much, what else is possible? That curiosity opens the door to the next step: understanding how clogged arteries can not only be stopped, but actually reversed. When the subject is reversing clogged arteries, the mentor always reminds us that the body has a brilliant system called reverse cholesterol transport, RCT. It's like a rescue team circulating through the internal roads, collecting excess cholesterol and carrying it back to the liver. Nutrition, especially a ketogenic diet, healthy keto, provides fuel for this convoy to work non-stop. And when someone adds intermittent fasting to the process, the efficiency of this team doubles. It almost seems like the body enters a special operation mode. HDL, often called good cholesterol, is the collection truck of this team. The more clean and fast trucks on the road, the easier it becomes to remove old plaques. The interesting thing is that a low-carb diet naturally increases these levels without theatrical effort. Adjusted nutrition and intermittent fasting make this process seem routine. It's almost magic, but everything is scientifically logical. Niacin comes in as that discreet supervisor who improves the performance of the employees without drawing attention. It increases HDL and optimizes reverse transport. Of course, you shouldn't get excited and start buying everything you see. Balance is the golden rule. When used alongside conscious nutrition, especially on a ketogenic diet, healthy keto, the result is a cleaner arterial track. And the person feels this in their breath, mental clarity, and even their mood. The mentor likes to explain with a simple example. Imagine a street full of dry leaves. HDL is the city truck collecting everything. The low-carb diet prevents more leaves from falling, and intermittent fasting prevents diseased trees from continuing to drop debris. When the three work together, the scenario changes quickly. The body is grateful and functions in harmony. Some people think that reversing plaques is like trying to undent a crashed car. But, in reality, it's more similar to removing rust little by little. Intermittent fasting dissolves the environment conducive to accumulation. Smart nutrition prevents new formations, and low-carb practices accelerate the cleanup, making the arterial flow lighter. the feeling of well-being begins to appear even before the person realizes it. And get this, many people don't know that certain foods completely sabotage RCT. Flours, sugars, and bad oils create a congestion that not even the best HDL in the world can overcome. The simple change to clean nutrition already unlocks everything. Intermittent fasting comes in as the final reinforcement. And, for those who want to delve deeper, there are complementary resources with updated information on natural strategies and well-evaluated options for 2025. The link is right below in the description. Another tip the mentor always shares is about movement. You don't need to become an athlete. Brisk 20-minute walks already increase the effectiveness of HDL. If you combine this with a ketogenic diet, healthy keto, reverse transport works like a Swiss clock. Small actions with big returns. It's the kind of thing a person can start today. A powerful habit is to avoid eating late at night. This helps the body enter the fasting mode earlier and amplifies the internal cleansing. Those who practice intermittent fasting already master this almost intuitively. Low carb reinforces glucose stability and allows for deep metabolic rest. All this results in arteries that literally rejuvenate over time. Reversal also depends on reducing insulin spikes. When insulin is chronically high, HDL gets lazy. With adequate nutrition and low carb, insulin remains well behaved, so to speak. Intermittent fasting closes the cycle, making the environment ideal for repairs. You could even say that the body becomes a craftsman restoring its own structures. Ultimately, reversing clogged arteries is neither distant nor mysterious. It is a strategic combination of well-applied nutrition, especially the ketogenic diet, healthy keto, low-carb practices, and intermittent fasting. And when a person understands this logic, they begin to see health as an active process, not an inevitable sentence. And that opens up space for something even more interesting, something that involves a certain special drink in the next topic. When we talk about unclogging arteries, the solution might be more delicious than you imagine. Picture a simple drink, rich in cocoa flavonoids, capable of activating internal mechanisms similar to those of physical exercise. Nutrition, especially on a ketogenic diet, healthy keto, boosts these effects, making every sip a true reinforcement for the cardiovascular system. What's more, if combined with small doses of beetroot, the impact increases. It's as if the body receives a liquid personal trainer daily. Cocoa powder contains bioactive compounds that relax the arteries, improve blood flow, and reduce vessel stiffness. Those who practice intermittent fasting notice that the benefits are amplified, as the body can absorb nutrients more efficiently. With every cup, a micro-transformation is happening, invisible yet real. Small adjustments in your nutrition routine make all the difference and enhance the effect of this drink. Flavonoids present in cocoa act as powerful antioxidants, fighting the oxidative stress that severely damages arterial walls. It's like having silent soldiers patrolling every corner of the vessels. Adequate nutrition, especially on a ketogenic diet, healthy keto, provides the perfect foundation for these compounds to work with maximum efficiency. And the best part, this protection is not theoretical. It's applied directly in daily life. Beetroot, rich in nitrates, complements the effect of cocoa by increasing the production of nitric oxide, a substance vital for arterial dilation. This means more elasticity, greater flow, and less cardiac effort. Those who try it notice an increase in energy and disposition, almost as if the heart has received an extra boost. Intermittent fasting and strategic nutrition help maintain this effect for longer, making the drink a true weapon against obstructions. Curiously, studies show that regular consumption of pure cocoa promotes effects that resemble moderate exercise sessions. It doesn't replace training, of course, but it is an extraordinary boost. Nutrition, especially on a ketogenic diet, healthy keto, potentiates this action. Imagine that every sip is a small practical lesson in body care, without sweating at the gym, but strengthening arterial health daily. A practical habit is to mix a spoon of cocoa powder with warm water or herbal tea, adding grated beetroot or natural juice. This ritual, combined with the practice of intermittent fasting, transforms the moment into a routine of deep well-being. For those who want to delve deeper, there are complementary resources with updated information on natural strategies and well-evaluated options for 2025. The link is right below in the video description. Small details like this make an enormous difference over time. Besides the physical effect, there's a mental impact. daily consumption creates a positive habit, reminding us that caring for the arteries can be enjoyable. Conscious nutrition reinforces the feeling of control over one's health, while the low-carb diet keeps energy levels stable. Intermittent fasting intensifies the perception of clarity and well-being, making the habit of taking the drink something motivating. Another relevant point is that cocoa also improves endothelial function, reduces inflammation, and acts as an anti-aging agent for vascular cells. It's as if every sip gives small strokes of internal repair. Strategic nutrition and intermittent fasting help the body integrate these benefits continuously. With small daily changes, the person realizes that the impact is cumulative and consistent. The mentor always emphasizes, it's not magic, but science applied practically. Mixing cocoa, beetroot, and maintaining a balanced nutrition routine, especially on a ketogenic diet, healthy keto, creates a cycle of continuous protection. Intermittent fasting acts as the facilitator, optimizing absorption and regeneration. Every sip strengthens vessels, energy, and self-confidence, making space for even healthier habits. Upon noticing the effects of the drink, the body begins to respond in a quiet but noticeable way. More energy, less fatigue, lighter blood flow. This is the starting point for something even broader, involving not just arteries, but flexibility, longevity, and vitality, something we will explore in the next topic, delving into the benefits of cocoa in an even more surprising way. Cocoa is not just an ally for the arteries, it acts as a true elixir for the entire body. Arterial flexibility, cellular longevity, and even a positive impact on the brain are proven effects. Nutrition, especially on a ketogenic diet, healthy keto, potentiates each of these functions, making every spoonful an investment in health. Intermittent fasting complements this, increasing the efficiency of these compounds. It's like giving yourself an internal upgrade without needing advanced technology. For the skin, cocoa flavonoids function as a type of natural filter, fighting free radicals that accelerate aging. Adequate nutrition helps integrate these benefits continuously, while intermittent fasting ensures the body absorbs and utilizes nutrients better. Small details, like drinking a cup of pure cocoa in the morning, generate cumulative effects that become visible over time. In the brain, cocoa stimulates blood flow, improves oxygenation, and contributes to focus and memory. It's as if every sip helps lubricate the mind's gears. Those who combine this practice with conscious nutrition and intermittent fasting notice that mental clarity and energy improve significantly. Studies show that even in modest doses, the cognitive effects are already noticeable. Arterial flexibility is another impressive benefit. Cocoa acts on the vessel walls, making them more elastic and resistant. This not only improves blood flow, but also reduces the risk of hypertension and heart problems. Nutrition, especially on a ketogenic diet, healthy keto, creates a perfect metabolic environment for these effects to be maintained. Intermittent fasting intensifies the action, boosting results. For those who like to apply knowledge practically, the method of use is simple. Pure cocoa in water or plant-based milk, mixed with small portions of beetroot or cinnamon. This ritual fits naturally into an intermittent fasting routine without breaking metabolic cycles. It's an easy strategy to adopt, delicious, and transformative. Every sip reinforces not only arteries, but also body and mind. Anti-aging goes beyond aesthetics. Cocoa flavonoids protect cells from oxidative damage and promote regeneration. Strategic nutrition helps maximize these effects, while intermittent fasting ensures optimized absorption. Small, daily changes, seemingly simple, create consistent results over time. For those who want to delve deeper, there are complementary resources with updated information on natural strategies and well-evaluated options for 2025. The link is right below in the video description. Furthermore, cocoa helps regulate blood pressure, reduces inflammation, and improves insulin sensitivity. A powerful combination with low-carb and intermittent fasting keeps glucose levels balanced and the metabolism in harmony. Small daily adjustments can generate a major impact on cardiovascular and mental health. The secret lies in consistency and integration with healthy habits. The brain receives special attention. Improved mood, focus, and memory are effects that accumulate over time. Every sip is like a small lesson in neurological care. Balanced nutrition, especially on a ketogenic diet, healthy keto, creates the perfect terrain, and intermittent fasting accelerates results. It's the type of practice that transforms routine into an opportunity for evolution. The skin, brain, arteries, and even the digestive system benefit when cocoa is consumed regularly. And the most interesting thing, the body responds silently, almost without noticing. But the results are real. Conscious nutrition and intermittent fasting make the process continuous and sustainable. Small actions today reverberate into future health without unnecessary effort. Finally, integrating cocoa into your routine is more than flavor. It is an act of intelligent and enjoyable care. Arterial flexibility increases, cells rejuvenate, and mind and body align. Strategic nutrition and intermittent fasting reinforce every effect, ensuring lasting results. And, by opening this cycle of care, the person naturally prepares to absorb the next steps and strategies that further deepen vitality.